friends, today I'm coming on with my Amazon pin haul. So I finally got the last couple of pins and highlighters that I ordered. These just happen to be from Amazon. So we're going to go ahead and check them out and swatch them out and see how they do. So I have a couple of pins and some highlighters. So let's start with this individual pin here. This is the brand here. Not even going to try to say that. The color is considered Mandarin. I saw Creating with Sarah share this on her channel. I will link her channel below. But I saw her share this over on her channel and totally agreed with her that this is a perfect pin for fall. It's got a really fun aesthetic. I love the little clip here. It's a Uniball 1 pin. It's just kind of chunky and chubby. It's got black ink. Has a little protector here. I think it will be cute to have out on my desk for fall and have it in pictures. I just recently redid my little cup holder that sits here on my desk and added all new fall pins and stuff from my stash. So I took everything out and redid it with some fall pins and highlighters, and then kept my normal stuff in the middle and my tools. So let's try this out. I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to use this to write with, but I like that it's a chunkier barrel here, which makes it easier for me. Alright, so this is, again, a Uniball, and it is 0.38 mm. Very fine tip, and it is black ink. I'm not sure I love how it writes. It feels very scratchy on the paper. And I'm kind of wondering if it leaves an imprint. No, it didn't leave an imprint or any ghosting or anything, so that's neat. So yeah, oh, goodness. So it is a little harder for me to hold with my hand like it is, but I think it's a pretty cool pin to have. It probably wouldn't be a pin that I do a lot of writing with, just like filling in a few things in my planner. Also having it to take some pictures with. I love this neat little clip here. So yeah, that's that one. And let's try out these colored gel pens. You get 8 of those. So these are 8-pack retractable gel pens, 0.5 mm, quick dry, and these were only $2.99. So we'll see how well they are. And I want to go ahead and write Amazon pins here, just so I know that that's where I got these in case I want to get them in the future. So I'll make sure to link all the pins down below for you. But I love finding pins that are a good price, that are aesthetically pleasing. I love the bright colors in these pens. They have like a rubber barrel. It says smoky color, so I'm not sure what that means. You've got a little bit of a metal here and then the plastic clip, and they are silent clicking, so you can hear the difference. They do have the little protective ends on them. So let's test these out. So these are I definitely think this pen's a bit scratchy on the paper. Alright, and then let's try them out. They do smear just a little bit, but if you let it dry, it won't smear. It does have a super fine tip there. There's the red. There's your orange. See, as you can see, if you let it dry for a minute, it will not smear. I don't know why it says smoky. Okay, the yellow shows up not at all, which is pretty typical for yellow pens. So yeah, it says smoky color. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. But the colors of the actual pen is matching up with the color that it writes. That color is close. It might be a little off. But they write a little scratchy on the page. But I think they're cool. And if you just want your traditional, like, rainbow colored pens for $2.99, this is an awesome deal. I'm assuming this is going to be purple. More like a kind of, yeah, it's purple, like a grape purple. And then we have pink. I don't really need new colored pens, but I like trying new pens out when I see them, especially when they're a good deal, and then I can share them with you. So overall, I like these. You really can't see the yellow. They seem to be a tiny bit scratchy on the paper, but you give them a second to dry and they don't smear. The barrels pretty much match the color, which is nice. The pink is close, but sometimes you can look at this and it would be like the lightest of pink. So I think they match pretty well. So that is those. Then I found these Rytec 2-in-1 gel pens. You get 8 of these. Now this was a little bit more pricey than the other pens. And I will give you the price for that one in a minute. So right now these are $12.99. When I got them, they were $9.99. So the price has gone up a little bit. And they are click pens, assorted colors, 0.5, and they do have the, unfortunately they have the little protective thing, so I have to remove that on all of these. So this part of it here, this is dual color gel pens. You have the blue and the mauve. So let's try these out and see how they write. So this is probably one of my favorite black pens, and it's a Rytec 0.5. So I am curious how these are going to compare. So they do have these colors, but I'm just going to write with them and not worry about the color. So that's pretty good match for the pen. Let's see if the mauve matches. Yeah, so I would say that's pretty true to the barrel. And you could peel these stickers off if you wanted or leave them on for the colors. This one's fun. We have avocado and tea rose. These are really pretty colors. So I feel like so far all of these colors will work really well for fall. And I love, like, if you just want to take like 2 of these with you, say you want to take this one for like a pink and a green, and then you want to take one for darker colors, you only have to take 2 pens, but you get 4 colors. So this one is gray and grape purple. And that almost looks like kind of like a slate gray. And the purple looks a bit brown. That doesn't really look purple. But though when you look at the barrel, it kind of matches. It looks more brown than purple. So I'm not loving that purple color. This is olive and honey. And let's see if this honey actually writes. Yeah, it's kind of like a mustardy color. But yeah, you can actually see that, which is good. This one is orange and dark green. And that doesn't really look orange. Oh, I'm sorry. It's dark green and amber. So yeah, I was going to say, it definitely doesn't look orange. Then we have navy and Persian red. That is definitely a fun fall color right there. Then we have lilac and crust green. I'm hoping this lilac is going to be a pretty color. Trying to get the little things off. So yeah, that's a pretty like light purple color. Those colors are similar. This I think is more of a mustard, and this one is more like a marigold maybe. And then we have milk tea and smoke blue. Ooh, this blue is pretty. And then we have milk tea. So, fun colors. I can see using these for, definitely using these for fall. They also have like kind of that fall aesthetic with the colors of the barrels. So, really fun pens. I like those. And then this pen is I want to say it was $4.99, $4.48. So this little pen here is $4.48, and they do come in like purple and lavender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors in total, including this one that you can choose from. I would not buy all 7 for $4 though. But, and then lastly, we have these Amazon Basics erasable highlighters. You get 12 highlighters for $4.87. It is on a limited time Prime deal right now. Typical price is $5.69. So you can save 14% right now on the limited time deal if you're interested in these. So let's open them up. I just, not sure that they are going to erase, but we will see. I like that you get 12 colors. They are dual-sided, so they are dual-tipped. So they have, it looks like you get 2. So really, you are only getting 6 colors. And I'm looking at the listing because it says 12 pack. Yeah, so if you do look at about this item, you get an assortment of 6 different eye-catching colors. You get 2 of each. So if one runs out, you'll have another one. So pretty typical colors. I'm really interested to see how these look. So let's start a new page. And these are Amazon Basics. $12 count erasable. I think they're erasable. Yeah. So that's a pretty good deal for highlighters, and if they erase, that's cool. So let's try them out. So they are dual tipped, which I'm assuming one end is your highlighter and one end is your eraser. So let's just try the colors out first. Really pretty. Definitely like the purple. Really hoping this is a pretty teal color. A little bit dark, but that is really pretty. Then we have your traditional highlighter yellow, which it is very fluorescent. Then we have this pretty blue. I like the tips of them. Oh, this looks more periwinkle. Kind of more periwinkle than blue. And then we have another pink. Very pretty colors. So now let's write. I'm going to write with my normal pen. And we are going to highlight over top of that. It doesn't bleed, which is awesome. And then I like to also highlight and test writing over top of it as well. Because sometimes when you highlight first, it bleeds. Sometimes when you write and highlight over it, it bleeds. So that does well. All right, so now let's taste. Let's test if it's erasable. Let's go with the darker color here. So we're going to give that a second to dry. Put a little erase test. So this end is going to be your eraser. So it is like another chisel tip. So it says, use the clear ink tip on the opposite end to erase the colorful ink. So let's see if it works. Excuse me. Do y'all see that? That was like magic. So let's try erasing over top of ink. Now, I don't know if you need to use like the specific one or not. Like, it doesn't erase as well over top of ink. It's kind of making the paper really wet. So you see it made the paper wet. They did not bleed through. There's really no ghosting to them. But if you have, you know, words and you have wrote on the page, it's really not erasing. Let's try it again. So it faintly erased it. But if you just put the highlighter down, it erases. So I can faintly see some of the pink. This one did really well. You just see a faint amount. You could see a faint amount of the pink behind this hello. This one, when I tried to go over it a couple times, made the paper too wet. I mean, I'm not really going to be erasing too much highlighter, but if you're like, you know, studying and you're highlighting a passage in your book on like printer ink, maybe it would come off better. Not sure. Then maybe this ink. Let me see. What do I have that has been printed on? Let's test it on my little to-do list here. So this has been printed on. I use my pen here, but this has been printed on like an inkjet or some sort of printer. So let's test this. Let's highlight over top of one of these lines here. Give it a second to dry. And let's test. Let's see, did this bleed through? No bleed, no ghosting, which is awesome. And then let's see if it erases off of this. So yes. So it doesn't erase really well off of ink from your pen, but this printed, you can barely tell that there was highlighter there. That's pretty awesome, guys. And for the price of $4.87 right now for 12 of them, that's kind of a cool thing. Like, I could see studying and making a mistake and needing to like erase the highlighter over a part that I didn't mean to highlight, and that would come in handy. So I'm going to stop rambling now. This is really cool. These will be fun to play around with. So thank you guys for stopping by, checking out my little Amazon pen haul. I will have all of these items linked down in a description box below for you guys. And remember, the highlighters are on limited time deal right now for $4.87. If you'd like to check that out. And then these are on a deal right now as well. Not as good a deal as when I got them, but I think they were like 12 something. And these are super cheap. So go check out the description box if you're interested in any of these pens. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.